Hello viewers, in this video I'll be going over Gold Miners Jr. ETF ticker symbol GDXJ. Gold Miners is currently down around 1.5%, and today we had the Fed rate decision, and they say there is no bias towards a Fed rate cut or a Fed rate hike, so there's no real new news, so we may continue on down, as the gold miner trend has been down for the past couple of days. So on the 1 hour chart, we do see an oversold RSI, and on the 4 hour chart, the MACD was about to go positive, got rejected. We see that diverging MACD, and on the daily chart, I do see if we were to reverse on higher and make a resistance of around 30.60, and that coincides with the 18-day moving average and past support, which act as resistance now, and we are currently at the support. So if that were to breach, we may head lower to the price of 27.10. Where I got that price is we see a concentration of the price range at that point, or you could say a support. So if we were to move down the lower, that price movement will be around 5.8% move down. If we were to move higher, that price movement will be 5.9% move up. On to the next module, I'll compare today's current trend with this trend that dated back in July 7th, 2016 to September 3rd, 2016. I'll point out why these two trends are similar. So what we have here is in the beginning of the current trend, we see a breach in the middle Bollinger Band. So I'll mark that as red. After that, we see a breach upward and nearing the upper Bollinger Band. Next, we see the price repeating itself and touching the bottom Bollinger Band. And then we see the candles touching the middle Bollinger Band, only remaining for 2 days, then head on lower in a downtrend. And then next we see an attempt to touch the middle Bollinger Band, but not quite. So on this trend right here, it may look a bit difficult to see the similarities, but give me some chance to point out why. So what we have here, the breach below the middle Bollinger Band. Next we have an upward attempt to reach the upper Bollinger Band, and then another attempt, this time touching the bottom Bollinger Band in this trend. And next we see the trend reaching the middle Bollinger Band, and then another attempt, but this time it does touch the middle Bollinger Band. Quite different from where we see in the current trend. The second blue circle was nowhere near the Bollinger Band, and you do realize that this trend right here is more of a sideways price action, while this price action, there was a down, sideways, and down pattern. So it's quite a long stretch of similarities, but we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points that are similar. Reason being is if these patterns are similar, the outcome will be similar. So let's head to the forecast model. I'll go day by day where gold miners or GDXJ will head to in next coming days. Currently on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and 7 days out. Again, the trend that we took a look at was July 7th, 2016 to September 30th, 2016. And back then, gold miners junior fell around 19%. That is quite a lot. But again, if you look at the price action on this trend, this was more of a sideways action compared to our current trend. And since this trend already fell quite a lot compared to price action back then, I don't think will fall that much. But definitely heading down is the trend that I do see. So that is all. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.